Diego Costa is coming back to the Premier League with Wolves, and I for one cannot wait to see all of the drama unfolding. In today's video we're going to be checking out some of his best moments throughout his career when he has that little bit of edge to his game and perhaps goes ahead and loses control. Any other players that you'd like to see me reacting to on the Planet Football YouTube channel, do get your suggestions in the comments down below, but Diego Costa, oh, I'm excited to see him back in the Prem. Without any further ado though, let's go ahead and jump into this compilation and remember just what Diego Costa was all about. Honestly, his whole era in the Premier League was just so enjoyable because he was such a pantomime villain, wasn't he? Someone that you absolutely love to hate. But when you have this sort of player on your side, oh my god, they are so much fun. And it would always be the slightest of things that would just absolutely tip him over the edge, and from that point when he saw red there was no going back. And the thing is with Costa as well is that he absolutely had the ability to go ahead and back up this sort of personality. You know, we do see a lot of it in the EFL in the lower leagues when that's not always the case, but Diego Costa is an absolute baller. And the fact that he's got this edge to him. Well, I forgot about that. Van Dijk having a little bit of a nibble at him. Ibra as well. Wow, I forgot how many big boys he went up against. Diego Costa's never backing down in a fight though, is he? He just absolutely clatter into people as well, wouldn't he? And whenever anything would go against him in the slightest, like Rojo reacting there, he absolutely wouldn't be having it. Battles with John Terry. I think especially in the top flight, someone like Diego Costa is a massive throwback as well. In the last decade or so, I can only think of a handful of players who have that sort of bitey personality about them, and that would be able to back it up with their footballing ability as well. You know, someone like a Pepe would be the sort of centre-half equivalent of Diego Costa. But he had this recklessness to him, but people shouldn't just forget how good of a striker he actually was for those years at Chelsea. The amount of flops that they've had at striker, Diego Costa was absolutely marvellous. And it's maybe a little bit of, you know, Darwin Núñez these days in Diego Costa, how we saw him being tipped over the edge in that game for Liverpool where he was sent off. Whether he has, you know, the ability to go ahead and back it up, we'll see over this season, but oh, I remember that one, yeah, that was a nasty one. That was a bad one. Totally intended as well, wasn't it? And then he'd act none the wiser afterwards. To be honest, I think a player like Diego Costa gets massively nerfed in the modern game even more because of VAR, because there would be little things where he'd slow it, you know, throw in a slight elbow here or there, do something when the referee's not watching, but with VAR, literally that's gone, you know. The referee, or at least one of them, is always watching. So little bits like that you just can't get away with. So it will be interesting to see what Diego Costa is in 2022, what he is like these days in terms of that footballing ability, and whether with age a little bit he's going to head and calm down. Yeah, I remember this game against Arsenal. clashes with Koscielny. He just didn't care at all, did he? He'd just go through people, throw them onto the floor. In Spain, after Chelsea as well, he was a lot of fun. I think he had the perfect manager in Diego Simeone. Sort of channeled that aggression. He just didn't care whatsoever, did he? Oof. Very high boot there. He'll never be happy with any decision the referee makes. Just a lot of little malicious things that add up, and then we also have those big explosions in some of those bigger matches against a Liverpool or an Arsenal or a Spurs. There was absolutely no need to do something like that as well. He had a clean run there on the counter-attack, but instead decides to drag down his man. Yeah, some great battles against Stoke as well in the Premier League. I do think it would be incredible to have seen Diego Costa mic'd up over a full 90 minutes in his prime for Chelsea. I think that DVD would absolutely sell out. The story comes out with two officials. He doesn't hold back on anyone in the pitch, does he? So bullish with the way he goes about everything. And then that slightest inconvenience against him, he's going down to the ground. Honestly, Diego Costa, I just can't wait to see him back in the Premier League and what he's like these days after all these years he's been gone. There we have it though, guys. I want to get your guys' thoughts on Diego Costa coming back to the Premier League in the comments down below. If you did go on to enjoy today's video, make sure to leave a like and do stick around and subscribe for some regular content coming out on the Planet Football YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one.